and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. We're gonna pop right back into things here real quick. Let's just take a quick look around, refamiliarize ourselves. It's been a few days since I recorded last. We got our guys are making slow progress over here with our little reservoir. Anything else going on of major note? Let's see. How's our oxygen doing? Not the greatest. We could probably open that up a bit. Let's see. Yeah, we're doing good. Alright, let's go ahead and get things rolling. Oh, right, we're having food issues. Okay. So let's see about trying to take care of that a bit. Nobody's starving yet, but, that's a thing. Harvest. Somebody was complaining about something. Didn't quite see what. Alright. I'm not quite catching what people are complaining about. I can hear somebody breathing hard. Oh, there they are. Okay. Is there not oxygen in the... That's the wrong button. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's not, doing all that great down there at the moment. Well, only so much that can be done. Oh, I heard something. Not quite sure what I heard. Alright, so we got a little bit of that going again. Now, for the moment, let's go ahead and open up these doors. Just to try and get the airflow through there a bit better. Alright, so we need to resolve our power situation. So, the main problem here is that, alright, so the hamster wheels are the only absolutely guaranteed source of power. You get hydrogen for the hydrogen generator from the, electrolyzer, which we're currently using to make oxygen, but not in large enough quantities. Like, as you can see, this is, like, stuttering and stuff. It's pretty much requiring these 3 hamster wheels to keep this setup running. And that's not even all that complex a setup. It is basically making it so that I don't have enough manpower to go around. Let me stop and see what everybody's doing. I've got 7 people, so I've got 1 there, 3 on these, so that's 4 of them. So I should have 3 other people around somewhere. Where are they? They're not there. Okay, there's 1 there. What are you doing? Delivering. Alright, so you're probably delivering stuff for that. So we got you. You have not planted yet. Where are my other 2? Are they off this direction for some reason? No. Don't see them there. Alright, let's see if we can find everybody. Alright. Okay, you're not helping. Let's see. Is there a better way to sort through the duplicates? Not that I know of. Okay, wait. 1 more is in the shower. Alright, so we're only missing 1 per... Oh, and the last person is there harvesting. Okay. So even... just between taking care of bodily functions and harvesting the plants, our manpower is stretched thin. I don't really want to increase our manpower until we get our food situation rectified, but we might have to. Especially since I'm needing to pretty much keep a person on the table. Who was that? Was that Marie? Marie? Yeah, okay. So, this is just a thing. Alright. So, is Marie gonna get on that table sometime soon? There you go. How is our oxygen? Our oxygen levels are not great. Alright, you know what? We're going to have to up some of this priority stuff here. So let's see. Alright, I'm leaving it running. That way things can happen. Alright, we're going to have to bump up this situation. I bump it up just in time for everybody to go to bed. Alright. Let's see. Well, hopefully when everybody gets out of bed, they'll go and do that. How is that going? Well, it looks like our air system has just enough backup power to actually run overnight. So that's good. Well, if all 3 people were to get on the hamster wheels at once right away, instead of only 2, that would be good. Alright, so we've got more stuff popping up. Good. Go harvest. Alright, so what else are people doing? Look at this, they're not even throwing these switches. What is the priority on those wheels? Also 7, okay. Alright, look, alright, one of those tiles just got built. Okay, you're delivering some sandstone, good. Let's scroll over this way and take a quick look and see if anything more got done over here. I know there was a delivery made. Apparently not. Apparently it's all still waiting material delivery, so if something got done, it got built right away. Like, it might have been, like, one of these right at the edge or something, so it's not immediately noticeable, but... Alright. Because we gotta get that water, you know, going from that geyser eventually, but fortunately we still have a decent amount of backup here. I'm really gonna have to go clean that out again, but so much more is taking priority at the moment. Alright. And narcoleptic. Narcolepsy strikes again. There we go. Okay, you know what? Let's take a look at our duplicate choices. We've got to get somebody in here. So these 2 are vomiters. Biohazard and mouth breather. Mouth breather is not great. I mean, whew. Oh, okay, that's just a duplicate that gets sick. I thought that that was, like, the ones that farted. Okay, so it's the uncultured. That's great, okay. Yeah, no, I guess we're gonna grab Rowan. And we're gonna need to get you a cot. Right there. And hey, look, people are doing work. Oh, because the battery's filled up a bit. Alright. We're going to let them finish that up, and we're going to see about getting more planter boxes in. Oh, look, it's nighttime. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Excellent. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and actually prioritize these a bit higher, because I should have done that in the first place. Alright. Oh, looks like he slept without a bed last night, because I didn't prioritize that any higher. Oh, what's going on over here that's... Nothing in particular, okay. How is our gases going? Our gases are going. How's our temperature? Doing okay. It's getting a little bit cold right around the vent. And this one's helping keep that at bay, but that's okay, that's okay. So, it has been suggested to me in the comments that I remake this room here with a wheeze ward in it so that it'll cool the air before it ever gets into the system. It's a good plan. It's a good plan. But before I go to the effort of tearing down and redoing all this infrastructure, I have another idea for how to regulate our heat a little bit more precisely without, going into, too much modification. So what I'm going to do here is go into plumbing and build... Where are you? A gas valve. Alright, so I got a gas valve. I'm going to go with gold amalgam because I don't want to use wolframite. That's the only reason. So I'm going to pop this here. And then I'm going to grab some gas pipes. Some regular old gas pipes. Just use some sandstone to go right there, up into that, and then you over there. And we're going to currently set that one to off. We're going to set that all the way down to nothing. So, now, theoretically, what I'm thinking here is that if it starts to get too cold, I can open this gas valve up, and it will start shunting some of the, uncooled gas around so that it'll help warm the place up a bit. That's the plan, at least. Alright, let me do that and get all of these set up. 518 blossom seeds. You know, I did not click plant. There needs to be a quicker way to do this. There's a reason why I paused this, even though I've been saying I should try pausing less, because it'll let me get more done in an episode. This would just be ridiculous trying to plant all these at top speed. And I don't particularly want to alter speeds, I'd rather just pause. Alright. You, and you, and you. Alright, so this will be 16 brand new sets of blossom seeds as soon as they plant them, which I will now allow them to try and do. Alright. And, of course, immediately requires fertilizer. Okay, yeah, immediately they all go to bed. Oh no, what's this? Oh, you still have trench stench, right. I forgot that you were sick from last time. I should probably try and make an apothecary. I just don't know that it's really all that worth it. Alright, let's go ahead and cancel that, because I think I... Okay. Cancel harvest. Harvest. Cancel harvest. 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 There we go. Alright, so these are all in need of fertilizer, which I think they're off running to do now. Or maybe not. Is anybody gonna fertilizer this? Let's just do that. Yep, I know. Food shortage again. That's great. If you guys would get a little bit of a move on. Alright, who do we got? Nails could use a massage. Nails, get on that table. I know. I complain about, not having the manpower, and then I go send somebody off to the massage table. I'm trying to keep the stress down. And look at this. So they built the gas valve. They haven't built any of the pipes yet. I swear, this is just... It's getting there. It's getting there. It is getting there. Alright, now, shortly here, these batteries should be full enough. There you go, that everybody got off the wheels. Alright. Picking up sandstone. Oh, looks like our, that's the liquid. Okay, so what we've got now is a little bit of backed up air, which is at 69 degrees? Oh, no, wait. No, the oxygen is at almost 80 degrees. Okay. So, yeah, if this starts to get too much, then I will just be able to, shunt some of the hot air in and mix it in, which will hopefully help level things out. Computer harvest, what's wrong with you? Toasty surroundings, really? Alright, so we're now at the point where we need to start adding in some more of those gas-permeable tiles. But we're starting to run out of resources, so we're going to need to dig again. Let's do a priority 7 dig. We're going to come over here. We're going to do that. That'll get us a little bit of iron. And I suppose we'll start... I mean, I could do it with the wolframite, since I'm mostly concerned about temperature at the moment, it seems. How much wolframite do I even have? Where is my thing? Gas permeable. I have enough to spare for a few. Alright. Let's see. You. That'll do. So that should let some of that cooler air down. Hopefully. Alright. Okay, new day. Let's get things going again, guys. It sure would be nice to make sure that all these new crops I just planted are actually going to grow. Guys. Oh. It's once again the priority thing being an issue here. There we go. Let's go ahead and get Ellie on the table. She's not too bad yet, but let's keep it that way. Alright, so we're going to harvest again. We're starting to get ahead of the game here on the food, and once this area stabilizes, that will hopefully, rectify our food situation for a while. I should probably just go ahead and open this up, since I've got this sitting here open anyway. That'll give me that little bit of copper. I keep hearing that. Yeah, it's just getting these little spits and spurts of hydrogen. Alright. So everything's just kind of running at the moment. How's our temperatures doing? Let's see, we got... Yeah, it's starting to seep its way down here. You can kind of tell from the fact that these are stifling and unstifling now rather than just being solid stifled. So we should give that a cycle or two, and that'll hopefully even out. How is our oxygen doing in general? Still not the greatest. The spores. Ada contracted the spores. Well, let's go ahead and slate this area to be dug out too. Might as well get those as well. There we go. Now, with any luck, that will improve our airflow. I should really go ahead and get some of this stuff in too. Why is that stuff not slated to be dug? Is there a reason for that? Let's just go ahead and put it on the slate. We don't need to have it super high priority. Alright. So I keep finding more and more stuff for my duplicants to do, even though they aren't finishing up the tasks they already have. Let's check over here. Alright, so this is making a little bit of progress. There's a few more tiles been built. Which, in and of itself, is good. So we're going to have to be real careful when we get to this area, because anything less than 2 tiles thick of pretty much anything is going to get destroyed by the water pressure. So we got to be really careful about it. About the only thing that I've seen that stands up to it at 1 tile are the airlock doors. Which is good. Because it's, would be a real pain to try and do those 2 thick, right next to each other. Probably why it's set up that way. Alright, so how are we doing here? Got our morning run going. Let's get our food harvested. And that one, and that one. Alright, we're getting some popping up here. Good, because we're just starting to get a little low on food again. Not, terrible levels, but, enough that it was showing food shortage. Man, good. I left myself right on the thing for it, so... Anybody else? Alright, how are we doing? Let's see. Oh, hey, there's another one. Good. Alright, these are all still cycling through being stifled. I don't particularly want to split off another vent. Every time you split something off, it halves it. And I am not confident enough in how much O2 we are producing to split that even further. I mean, theoretically, there's this one. Yes, if I get this dug out, I can get some gas permeables in here and hopefully help fill up the entire area. Because how's that doing down there? That actually isn't even doing that great. Interestingly enough. Because what's going on here is it's increasing the thing here, which it is right now. The carbon dioxide stuff that's over here tries to go down the ladder. And then as the pressure builds up, it gets forced up here and to this air scrubber. Which is then decreasing the pressure. By removing the, CO2 out of the air completely. Alright, so let's see. We're probably going to put a bit of a storage area in here, I think. Because we gotta get some of this stuff up off the ground. Oh, well, I was gonna harvest that, but toasty surroundings. Yes, see, the temperatures are equalizing at the moment, so it is causing a little bit of trouble even up here. Yeah, look, there's this little bubble of heat. I should probably rearrange this a little bit. Like, we have no need for that, and this could really do to move over. So let's go ahead and set that to be deconstructed. We'll set that to be deconstructed. Actually, considering we're not even filling these batteries, we could probably just leave those deconstructed and it'll help reduce our heat output there. Help keep it over here. There we go. Alright. Nails. Nope, that's Gossman. Just falling asleep in the shower. I can't really blame you. I do. I'm real close to having that happen from time to time myself. All right. So hopefully that will help keep. Oh wow. Whoa. Where did all this polluted oxygen come from? Has that been here this whole time, and I'm only just now noticing? Wait, are these suddenly producing? Emitting fertilizer? No. Just fertilizer. No, it's saying don't breathe too deeply. Let's see. Details? So, I don't know if there was an update or what, but for some reason there is now polluted oxygen in the base, when there wasn't before. Yeah, I mean, it's not saying that it is pumping out the polluted oxygen, but it has that don't breathe too deeply, and it looks like it's emitting. Let's see, emitting fertilizer, using polluted water. Alright, so I'm guessing this is... Maybe there was an update and I didn't notice. But now these fertilizer makers appear to be emitting polluted oxygen, which means we're going to need to move those out of the base. At least out of the base proper. Alright. Alright. Well, I'm going to have to plan out something. Tell you what, I will let that run for the moment, and I will make a plan for next episode on that. Because we're almost to the wrapping up point as is. So let's go ahead and just let that run for the moment. We'll then have to figure out what we're going to do about all that polluted oxygen in the base after we move the source of it. That is just annoying. Alright, so let's see what we've managed to accomplish so far. We've expanded our farm. We have put in a bypass here, which will give us a little bit more control of our temperature if needed. Because this thing can even go with, like, how much, so eventually I'll be able to dial in exactly where I want the temperature just by regulating how much warm air gets mixed in with the cold. So that should hopefully solve any too cold problems that may arise. And for the moment, it's just there as a safety measure in case it happens, because it's not necessarily going to happen. Just because the vent itself is getting cold, and this is showing as a little bit cool here, doesn't mean it's going to spread to the entire base. Like I'm afraid is going to happen here if we don't get this insulated tile in eventually. Alright. We got nap time here again. Let's let this get towards the end of the cycle. And we shall pause it there just before the new cycle starts. So we're going to call that here for the episode. We've gotten our farm expanded, we've introduced a new duplicant, and we've pretty much solved our food problem with it. We're up to 15,000 kilocalories now, which is plenty for the number of people we have in the short term. And then in the long term, our expansion of the farm should take care of it. We've discovered a new problem in the polluted oxygen that is suddenly in the base. I'm hoping that I'm right and it's those fertilizer makers, because I can't think of it possibly being anything else. But we'll have to see. We'll see about getting something set up for that next time. So, until next time, have a good one.